Hello students, I am Pooja Sharma, lecturer in English at Government Senior Secondary Smart School, Namashahar. Students, today we are going to learn about a grammar topic, that is pronouns. Let's begin. First of all, let us read the following sentences carefully. First is, Rohan is an intelligent boy. Rohan is the monitor of the class. Rohan always secures first position in the class. Second, Surbhi is Rohan's sister. Surbhi studies in an engineering college. Surbhi is one of the brightest students of her college. Third, Rohan and Pradeep are good friends. Rohan and Pradeep play together. Rohan always helps Pradeep and Pradeep always helps Rohan. Students, you can see the repetitive use of nouns Rohan, Surbhi and Pradeep in above sentences, which make them look awkward to read and speak. Let us read the following sentences. First, Rohan is an intelligent boy. He is the monitor of the class. He always secures first position in the class. Second, Surbhi is Rohan's sister. She studies in an engineering college. She is one of the brightest students of her college. Third, Rohan and Pradeep are good friends. They play together. They always help each other. Students, let us read some more sentences. Our first sentence is, My name is Sandeep. I am a student. Second, Mr. Verma is a doctor. He runs his own clinic. Third, Radha is a good cook. She cooks delicious dishes. Fourth, the salesman asked Kavita, Would you like to buy some books from me? Fifth, Maninder and Rajinder are siblings. They are twins. And sixth is, I have a dog. It has brown eyes. Students, in the above sentences, the words I, he, she, you, me, they, and it are used in the places of nouns like Sandeep, Mr. Verma, Radha, salesman, Kavita, Maninder, Rajinder, and dog. These words are known as pronouns. Now let's know what a pronoun is. A pronoun is a word that replaces a noun in a sentence. I repeat, a pronoun is a word that replaces a noun in a sentence. Pronouns are used to avoid repeating the same nouns over and over again. Common pronouns include I, me, mine, she, her, he, him, you, they, it, we, and us. Now, let's know about the different types of pronouns. First type is personal pronouns. Personal pronouns are used as substitutes for a person's name. There are two types of personal pronouns. First is subjective and second is objective. That is, they either act as the subject of the sentence or the object of the sentence. Now let's have a look at the sentences where pronouns act as the subject of the sentence. First, I want to go to the market. Second, she sang a song. Third, he runs a grocery shop. Fourth, they missed their bus. Fifth, we are going for a movie. Sixth, you can't go anywhere. And the last sentence is, it is a holiday today. Here, I, she, he, they, we, you, and it, all these pronouns are working as subject of the sentence. Now look at the sentences where pronouns act as an object of the sentence. And the sentences are, first, he was sitting beside me. Second, have you met her? Third, let's talk to him. Fourth, the teacher punished them. Fifth, are you coming with us? Sixth, I have not seen you for a long. And last is, she placed it under the table. Students, in these sentences, pronouns like me, her, him, them, us, you, and it act as the object of the sentence. Now let's do an exercise. Rewrite the following paragraph using appropriate pronouns. James and Mary were siblings. One day, James and Mary returned from school. James and Mary were very hungry and went straight into the kitchen. James and Mary wanted to eat something. In the kitchen, James and Mary saw a cat. The cat was drinking the milk mother had kept for James and Mary. James ran out screaming. James was scared. James was always afraid of cats. Mary was a brave girl. Mary was not afraid of anything. Mary shooed the cat away. The cat ran out. James saw the cat running away. James came back into the kitchen. James praised Mary for her courage. Mary thanked James. Now let's have a look at the answers. James and Mary were siblings. One day they returned from school. They were very hungry and went straight into the kitchen. They wanted to eat something. In the kitchen, they saw a cat. It was drinking the milk mother had kept for them. James ran out screaming. He was scared. He was always afraid of cats. Mary was a brave girl. She was not afraid of anything. She shooed the cat away. It ran out. James saw the cat running away. He came back into the kitchen. He praised Mary for her courage. She thanked him. Now students, let's know about another type of pronoun. And the next is possessive pronoun. Possessive pronouns show ownership or possession of a noun. I repeat, possessive pronouns show ownership or possession of a noun. They stand alone and are not followed by any other noun. Examples are: this book is mine. Second, this laptop is yours. Third, this car is hers. Fourth, these houses are ours, not theirs. And last is, he lost his book, he needs yours. In these sentences, mine, yours, hers, ours, theirs, his, and yours are possessive pronouns because these show ownership or possession of a noun. Now, next type is reflexive pronouns. Reflexive pronouns express a noun when the subject's action affects the subject itself. I repeat, reflexive pronouns express a noun when the subject's action affects the subject itself. A reflexive pronoun always acts as an object and not a subject. For example, I prepared myself for the interview. Second, she looked at herself in the picture. Next, he locked himself in the room. Fourth one is, they considered themselves the happiest persons. And the last sentence is, we put ourselves into a difficult situation. Here, myself, herself, himself, themselves, and ourselves. All these pronouns are reflexive pronouns, and all these act as object, not a subject. Right. Now students, let's do an exercise. Fill in the blanks with suitable pronouns. Number 1. I met Mrs. Anita in the market. Dash is our neighbor. Second, my parents and I decided to go for a picnic. Dash went to the lake. Third, I paid for this book, so it is dash. Fourth, they kept dash busy in the project. Fifth, this is my notebook, you take dash. Sixth, Reena bought a new laptop. Dash likes dash very much. Seventh, Birbal was very wise. Akbar trusted dash very much. Eighth, he prepared dash for the test. Ninth, a farmer had 4 sons. Dash were all idle and foolish. And the last sentence is, we should talk to our teacher. She will definitely help dash. Now let's look at the answers. First sentence is, I met Mrs. Anita in the market. She is our neighbor. Here she pronoun is used for Mrs. Anita. Second is, my parents and I decided to go for a picnic. We went to the lake. Third, I paid for this book, so it is mine. Fourth, they kept themselves busy in the project. Fifth, this is my notebook. You take yours. Sixth, Reena has bought a new laptop. She likes it very much. Seventh, Birbal was very wise. Akbar trusted him very much. Eighth, he prepared himself for the test. Ninth, a farmer had 4 sons. They were all idle and foolish. And the last is, we should talk to our teacher. She will definitely help us. Now, students, let us move to another type of pronoun. And next is reciprocal pronoun. Reciprocal pronouns are used when two or more nouns or subjects act in the same manner towards one another. I repeat, reciprocal pronouns are used when two or more nouns act in the same manner towards one another. There are two reciprocal pronouns. First is each other and second is one another. Each other is used when the subject involves two things or persons, and one another is used when the subject involves more than two things or persons. Let's look at the examples. First example is, two girls pushed each other. Here each other is used because subject is two girls. Second is, people in the party were greeting one another. One another is used because subject is people. People can be two or more persons. That's why one another is used here. Third sentence is, Sarah and John love each other. In this sentence, what is the subject? Right, Sarah and John. Sarah, John. There are two persons. And last sentence is, the three partners trust one another. Here, subject is three partners. As you know, when the subject involves more than two persons, we use one another. Right. Now, next type is relative pronouns. Relative pronouns are used in relation to the noun and give more information about the same noun. I repeat, relative pronouns are used in relation to the noun and give more information about the same noun. Examples are, she is the girl who sings beautifully. Second, this is the book which I like the most. Third, I want to go to the village where my grandmother was born. And the last is, he is my friend whose office is near your shop. Now students, next type of pronoun is demonstrative pronouns. Demonstrative pronouns are the pronouns which point to a noun or nouns. For example, this is my book. Second, that is an expensive car. Third, these are lovely ducks. And fourth is, those are beautiful birds. This and these point to a noun or nouns which are lying nearby. And that and those point to a noun or nouns which are far. Next type is intensive pronoun. Intensive pronouns are almost identical to reflexive pronouns, but rather than just referring back to the subject of the sentence, they work to reinforce the action. In many cases, the sentence would still make sense without the intensive pronoun. I repeat the definition of intensive pronoun again. Intensive pronouns are almost identical to reflexive pronouns, but rather than just referring back to the subject of the sentence, they work to reinforce the action. In many cases, the sentence would still make sense without the intensive pronoun. For example, I will do it myself. If we remove myself from the sentence, still it makes sense. Second sentence is, he himself made the tea. Similarly, if we remove himself from here, still it makes a sense. How? He made the tea. It is in itself a complete sentence. Third, she approved of the marriage herself. Fourth, we ourselves are responsible for our deeds. And fifth is, did you yourself draw this painting? Now students, let's do another exercise. Supply suitable reflexive or intensive pronoun. First sentence is, I wrote this poem dash. Second, he cut dash with a knife while working in the kitchen. Third, the lion can defend dash. Fourth, my mother often talks to dash. Fifth, boys, if you want more coffee, help dash. Sixth, did you take the photo by dash? Seventh, we repaired the car dash. And the last sentence is, he hid dash behind the curtain. Now let's have a look at the answers. First sentence is, I wrote this poem myself. Second, he cut himself with a knife while working in the kitchen. Third, the lion can defend itself. Fourth, my mother often talks to herself. Fifth, boys, if you want more coffee, help yourselves. Sixth, did you take the photo by yourself? Seventh, we repaired the car ourselves. And the last sentence is, they hid themselves behind the curtain. Students, let's do another exercise. Underline the pronouns and state their kind. First sentence is, this is a beautiful watch. Second, the two sisters fought with each other. Third, the girl who is walking in the garden is my sister. Fourth, my father bought me a mobile phone. Fifth, Rohit bought himself a car. 6th, Seema has a cat. It is very playful. 7th, the principal himself declared the holiday. And the last sentence is, this pen is mine. Now, we are going to underline the pronouns and state their kinds. Let's have a look at the answers. Our first sentence is, this is a beautiful watch. In this sentence, this word is a pronoun and it is a demonstrative pronoun. Second, the two sisters fought with each other. Here, each other is a pronoun and it is a reciprocal pronoun. Yes. Third, the girl who is walking in the garden is my sister. Here, who is a pronoun and it is a relative pronoun. Fourth, my father bought me a mobile phone. Here, me is personal pronoun. Fifth, Rohit bought himself a car. Himself is a reflexive pronoun. Sixth is, Seema has a cat. It is very playful. It is a pronoun and it is personal pronoun because it stands for cat. Seventh is, the principal himself declared the holiday. Here, himself is pronoun and it is an intensive pronoun. And the last is, this pen is mine. Here, mine is a possessive pronoun. Now students, let's revise again pronoun and its various types. What is a pronoun? A pronoun is a word that replaces a noun in a sentence. Very good. And various types of pronouns are: number 1, personal pronouns. Personal pronouns are used as substitutes for a person's name. Second is possessive pronoun. Possessive pronouns show ownership or possession of a noun. Third, reflexive pronoun. Reflexive pronouns express a noun when the subject's action affects the subject itself. Fourth is reciprocal pronoun. Reciprocal pronouns are used when two or more nouns or subjects act in the same manner towards one another. Fifth is relative pronoun. Relative pronouns are used in relation to the noun and give more information about the same noun. Sixth is demonstrative pronoun. Demonstrative pronouns are the pronouns which point to a noun or nouns. And the last is intensive pronouns. Intensive pronouns are almost identical to reflexive pronouns, but rather than just referring back to the subject of the sentence, they work to reinforce the action. Students, I hope you have understood today's topic. This lecture was prepared by Mr. Sandeep Kumar, English Master, Government High School, Tangori, SAS Nagar, Mohali, and it was delivered by Pooja Sharma, Lecturer in English, Government Senior Secondary Smart School, Nawashahar, SPS Nagar, Punjab. Thank you. Have a nice day.